What's up, everybody? It's your girl T.
You got me back again, Juan, enjoying these drinks.
It's always a pleasure to have Juan here drinking with me, especially when Timmy be tapping out. Timmy do one and then he's gone.
He's not tapping out. He's not tapping out. I'm
He's
just
tapping
stepping
out.
in.
See, all the guys just stick to each other. They just cover each other. That's okay. It's okay. I can hold my own. But anyway, welcome to Event Shows of Spirits, Spirit Scrutiny. We taste, we let you know if it's worth putting on the bar. Today, we will be tasting Maker's Mark Cask Strength, but not just a regular Cask Strength. This is a limited release, and they are made in batches, and this is the 7-year, 5-month one. The actual proof is 109.6, and the actual batch number is 25-03. For those of you looking for it, I got just so you know, okay? So if there's a better batch, please put it in the comments and I'll look for it, okay? What are your thoughts about just Maker's Mark altogether, Juan, for you?
Personally, I'm not a Maker's Mark fan. I haven't found one that I'm like, yeah, let's go get it. However, I'm always dying to try different ones because you never know, right? You never know what comes up. You'd be surprised by it. That's why it's always good to know batch number, right? You don't know what experience you're gonna get because you can say, hey, we like this one and you guys try it, but you have a different batch, right? And you even told me recently, right, that the proof varies.
Yes, it does.
Here it's 109, but you can go as high as 114.
114 and as low as 107. So we're right there towards the lower end of it,
right? So and plus I love to have once in a while a whiskey that can smack you in the face.
You like the heat. Like you really like how okay, let me ask you this. How high of heat have you had? What's the highest proof you've ever tasted on a bourbon or whiskey?
On a whiskey, I think the highest I ever had was 125.
125, that's it?
Yeah, they don't have, well, they do have.
I got a 131 over here.
But I haven't met a whiskey that runs hotter that I say, oh, let's go get it.
Oh, so usually if they're high, it fails?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna have to let him taste that Jack Daniel's barrel proof and see what you say.
See, that's that American whiskey. I'm talking
about God, it's still a proof. It's still a proof.
I agree.
Okay, it's still a proof. It's still a proof. But anyway, with this Maker's Mark, some of the features here, we're gonna talk about aroma and the notes and what you're gonna taste. So we should be expecting, according to Maker's Mark site, we should be expecting toasted oak, salted caramel, and warm vanilla to the nose. Okay. To the taste, we should be tasting warm texture. We should have a warm texture. And the notes is, again, salted caramel, vanilla, and spice. So it's an added spice. In terms of your finish, it's going to be a little bitter. But it says it should be a full finish, which means it should be a little longer. And it should have notes of chocolate and espresso. So let's go ahead and find out what this tastes like. So I just love the wax top.
So it sounds like it's a typical Maker's Mark taste, right? Those notes seem to be similar.
Yep.
However, maybe with a longer finish, which is, again, right, Maker's Mark, for those who drink it, know that it doesn't last long.
I love Maker's Mark. I have a big bottle that stays down on the shelf.
Yeah, my one of my top friends love Maker's Mark. He put me on it. But it's,
out,
again, not a great fan.
What the hell is it doing? I know it's a cork. Oh, there you go. Gosh, it makes sure. Well, it's sealed.
Well,
it's sealed.
But I'm expecting Cask Strength to be one of those that it's going to give you a good finish. Because, you have to get through that alcohol.
Yes. We'll see. We will see.
Color's nice.
The color is very nice. It's a dark golden amber. It's an amber. It's not like there's not red in there. I'm used to, sometimes you'll see red with some of the bourbons.
Oh, because they add that artificial coloring nonsense.
Not all the time. There's one that's a little more red, like more brown, maybe, and
Sherry
it gives
cask.
off a red. Well, yes, and I think that's what it is when the sherry cask are in there. Mm-hmm. But in terms of the legs are they kind of they got some nice legs. So,
but that's because they tend to run sweet. Right?
Yeah, they do. They do. Oh, I like the nose on this one. Now, see, I could just sniff on this one.
For a cask strength, it doesn't singe your nose hairs.
I don't know. It just singed mine. It just did. And maybe because I breathed in very deeply. Yeah. It'll look. If your nose is stopped up, get yourself a glass of high-proof bourbon, and trust me, it darn sure gonna clear up whatever's in your immediate sinuses. I can't tell you what's in your chest. You're gonna have to drink that for that.
I'm liking this caramel note though.
That caramel hits you first. Mm-hmm. That caramel hits you. Yes, I do smell the vanilla. Everything is said you're supposed to take to the nose. Very much, and it's consistent upon both nostrils. So
yeah, you can tell again, right?
I like this.
I don't know if it shows, but the legs do tend to stay and hold together well.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get something that's bourbon like.
Yes.
Sweet notes.
Very much.
So it should be really nice. And then you get the touch of cinnamon at the end.
Yeah. But I don't think I smelled the cinnamon. But then again, if you smell, to me, brown sugar, vanilla, caramel. Well, brown sugar, caramel, and cinnamon to me just sort of blends in, and it may be all three, but to me it just smells like it could be either one.
And the opposite can also be true, right? You can be used to, because maybe you cook and you bake, and so when you smell one, you trick yourself into also smelling
the other one. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Okay. I think I'm ready to taste this, girl.
Let's taste it. Smooth, warm going down the back of the throat.
It's funny.
What?
You get the heat later. Not
first.
First. That's not up front. Now, it could be because we had some earlier drinks.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. My gums burning now.
That's what I'm saying. You're getting it later.
Now my gums are burning. So.
Yeah. But it's smoother than I thought it would have been for 114 proof. We've had less.
But this is 109.
Oh, well, again, right? It's cask strength.
Well, that's true. Straight from the cask. Right. But I've tasted hotter, but it's funny because my upper gums right now is singeing. Oh, boy. Like now my upper gums are numb.
Okay.
Then now, but it's funny though, but my tongue is just fine.
Same thing. I'm not feeling it on my tongue. I do get it
around like your mouth, your oral area.
But not when we first got it. Not when we first drank it. It went down smooth and I switched it around. I didn't feel it.
Right.
When it was evaporating.
That's when the heat came. Because now the back of my throat is warm. The upper gums, because when I put it, I swish it through my mouth, because even though that was the first taste, I'm not really going to tell you how I like it until I take this second one. I let it just marinate. But my upper gums are like, if you need to do some dental work, you can do that right now. Some dental work.
For me, it's not
now.
that strong. I'm not feeling a burn, but I feel it was there. It knows that I drank something. I have to, the reason I didn't take another drink yet, I'm waiting to see if I'm getting more notes. Because as it evaporates further,
I'm not getting anything.
See, I'm still getting more cinnamon. I'm getting a little pepper, but it's there as it evaporates, but it's not bad. Smoother than I thought it was going to be for 109.
I didn't. I'm not tasting anything. I need to do it again. Maybe I missed it.
Let's see.
Same thing coming in. Lots of the flavor. What we informed you. The heat is coming later. Now it's the outer part of my tongue now.
Oh, okay.
It's burning. and under it, but the top of it won't burn. Why? And that's the first place the liquor hits.
I maybe because do you like spicy food?
I do. So it's just numb.
It's not numb, but it may have built
up its tolerance.
Yes, so that's why you feel it more towards the back of your tongue,
back and the sides, and under it.
Yeah, I'm getting at the roof of my mouth. I'll get it on the back of my tongue.
The roof of my mouth is just fine.
Yeah, I'm getting it now. I didn't get it earlier.
Okay, did it get on your gums?
No, I still don't feel it on my
gums.
Well,
you didn't swish it. That's why.
Yeah, I did.
You swished it.
I always swish it because
and it's not in your gums. You didn't.
I don't get it in my gums, but I do get it. Like I had the roof of my mouth. I get it in the back of my tongue.
Okay.
Same thing. My issue with the drink is I don't taste much going in, right? Like I
taste it while it's evaporating.
Right.
Like right now, this is the part where I'm paying attention. Now is the finishing part. I feel the heat still, like in those prominent places. What I'm tasting is very faint, like you said, cinnamon.
Yeah.
But that's it. It says you're supposed to get these other two, and I'm not tasting that, and it's not finishing as strong as I thought it would.
So for those who new viewers, welcome. The challenge for me is when you drink from a Glencairn glass like this, is that you're supposed to get that water smell, so it can help enhance the flavor. But when I'm smelling it and then drinking, I'm not getting any taste on the initial. I have to wait, but then that smell is gone, and all I'm getting is cinnamon. Right. So I'm not enjoying it as much as I was smelling it, because the smell is great, easy to smell, good sifter, but the finish is not there. Right. One note, you get the cinnamon. I'm not getting butterscotch. I'm not getting anything. I would be happy if I got some confusing notes. Right. Something that's different than what you thought it was going to be. Right. Cinnamon is and maybe it's not even cinnamon. It could be from the heat. I smell something different now. What are you getting? I'm smelling. It's almost like the less that's in there. Is it probably evaporated? Yeah, I'm getting. Let me see. Let me switch it around. I'm getting like banana. Don't know why, but that's what it's resonating with banana. Oh my God, I shook it. Yeah, Oh and those fumes are coming up. You smell? I can see why. Yes, it's changed. A really ripe banana. Yes, overly ripe banana. So I guess that's the. Hold on, let me see if it said anything. No, I think the last one we tasted said that. Hold on. Yeah, but let me see. It's saying. No, it said we're supposed to be tasting dark chocolate and espresso at the end. See, I'm an espresso guy. Did you get espresso at all? I didn't even get bitter. Yeah, like it's not bitter. It just disappeared. So there's two things that if you come over my house, if you ever want, A, I make espresso at home. Okay. B, I don't drink coffee, so it probably have me bouncing over the walls. Dark chocolate. Okay. Because I like bitter. Now I have done espresso martinis, so just let me say that. Fair enough. And I don't taste neither, so I expected like that dark chocolate, kind of flavor. I expected the espresso because they're similar in the profile. As a matter of fact, sometimes I put a little bit of dark chocolate in my espresso. I'm not getting that at all. So I wouldn't even add water to this, because definitely not. When you buy a cask strength, it's because you want the thunder. Right. And does it deliver on that piece? Yes. Okay. Because it does have heat. It does have I wouldn't say Listerine, kind of like, oh my God. Right. But it does give you that I'm here. Right. Hello. Yeah. What it doesn't give me is it gives you the blue Listerine, not the brown Listerine. Because that brown one. Yeah. Oh man. Medicinal. But it doesn't give me is the different nuances of flavors. It doesn't give me the notes that you described.
Mm-hmm.
I do get cinnamon. I don't even get leather. I don't get chocolate on the espresso. And I was looking forward towards the espresso.
The espresso, yeah.
I like that long finish because then, for me, what I noticed that people who like cigars like those ending notes,
right? Because it goes well with the exactly right.
So this is not even something I would.
That's not
for it.
No.
But for a cask strength, if you want something to hit you, this is fine. But I've had stronger. I've had hotter, and more delicious.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
2.5 for me.
Maker's Mark, out of all the other ones that I have to say that you are the weakest link today. Would I replenish this bottle? No. And maybe it might just be the batch, right?
It could be the
batch.
It
might just be the batch. It might just be the batch. I spent, this one was $59.99.
And it's reasonable.
$59.99 for this one. Yeah. $60. So it was, I figured, Maker's Mark, didn't know this one. And I am a Maker's Mark fan. Usually it's my go-to, even with my old fashions and stuff, like at home. Of course, Knob Creek is really supposed to be what you're supposed to use, the rise and stuff with your old fashions. But the Maker's Mark does just fine for me. Maker's Mark and Woodford Reserve are like the two that are staples on my bar. Very easy drinking. You can put in a cocktail. You could drink it neat. You could drink it on ice. And anybody, even if they're not really a bourbon drinker, if they do drink it, Maker's Mark, Woodford Reserve are usually two that are very good transition bourbons for people to get into bourbons because it's a little more on the sweet side, basically. This batch right here, I'm disappointed, actually. It is not giving Maker's Mark its traditional Maker's Mark. It's not giving me that.
You know, like I said, I'm not a fan of Maker's Mark. I already said it earlier. However, if I started with this, I would never touch Maker's Mark at all.
Oh, see? Okay.
The other ones are definitely improvements over this.
Yeah.
2.5 to me is not worth spending the money.
No, definitely not. I would not replace this. I'll put it that way. Once this is gone, it's gone. Oh, it's going to get drank up. But once it's gone, that's it. What I have noticed is out of all the Maker's Marks that I have, because I tried the regular cask strength too. That's not on my bar because once it was gone, it was gone. Maybe it's just the cask strength. Maybe the Maker's Mark and the flavor of Maker's Mark makes it without it having to be so high in the proof. Maybe that's what the problem is because I have the wood finish one. That one's good. The regular Maker's Mark is good. And what's the other one? The French oak.
The French oak barrel one.
Yeah. That one's good. But every time I get the last time I got a cask strength, it resulted the same way.
No, I would agree with you. I think that the higher proof doesn't give it its due justice.
Exactly.
Because it does try to come out those flavors from the previous Maker's Mark. Whether you had oak, whether you had the regular, it tries. It just never reaches there because it's one note. Right. For me, Maker's Mark is just too sweet. That's why I'm not a big fan. Okay. However, like when you have cask strength, you expected that high heat and then the flavors to come out.
To come afterwards, right.
I just got cinnamon. And to me, Big Red. No, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, because the caramel and the vanilla, you're going to get with every bourbon. I don't care what it is.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. High proof, low proof, regular. It's the staple flavor of a bourbon. You're always going to get the caramel and the vanilla is going to be in a note somewhere. Everything else is what varies. So,
and that's what you look forward to, right? Like you want to see what the nuance is, why you're drinking it. Is it enjoyable? Remember, drinks are not made for you to get drunk off every day. At least not for me. That's not how
you drink for the flavor, right?
Right.
But there's a lot of viewers. I know there's a lot of y'all be like, look, I'm drinking me something so I can have me a good time and get towed up. But
if I want gasoline,
right. I mean, exactly. Just go ahead and go drink the cheap stuff and go on and mix it and just go on and get your buzz on. But don't spend over $20 if you just trying to get a buzz. You can get a buzz on a whole lot more things less than $20.
Yeah, I mean, and there's things that exist like Everclear. You buy it once.
Ooh, Lord.
Like that'll get you buzzed
Let me tell you something. Everclear, quick story. New Orleans.
A New Orleans story.
New Orleans story. First time going to Mardi Gras. Only been to Mardi Gras once in my life. Only once. Only been to Mardi Gras. It was not what I thought it was. Like, yeah, I got a lot of beads, but I wasn't flashing anybody.
Oh.
Now, I did get beads because we was just dancing in this little corner and the guys was just throwing the beads over there, but that's about it. But it wasn't what I thought it was. But I can tell you the drinks was plenty. And when I say they was cheap, they was cheap. $2 shots.
Okay. That's great.
$2 shot.
That is great.
Let me tell you something. We drank, but they was giving you like the good stuff though. It wasn't like, in other words, I didn't wake up with a headache. You didn't wake up and we was lit on our way going back to the room. It was
good times.
6 of us, like girls trip.
Nice.
So my best friend reserved a room. We were supposed to have 2 rooms. Now, mind you, it's 6 of us. We ain't no small chicks. Okay, we hefty or bigger. You might got like one small one in the group. And that's only because she extra short. And I can tell you, we got there and I guess they fumbled the reservation. Okay. So they gave us 1 room with 2 queen size beds.
Oh. With
6 of us that had to share the room. It was like there. Girls trip. We was laying in there like up, down, 2 up and 1 down with the feet up between our heads and the head down. But we drank, that Everclear best friend got us all on Bourbon Street. She was with us all day. Towards the end, I knew she was going to retreat. I knew it. She was looking for a reason. But before she left, she's the pusher of the group. She's the one that'd be like, go ahead, girl, go ahead, go drink this, go ahead, do this, go take this shot. So she bought shots because at that time, I don't know why, but they are literally giving away liquor. They had the big syringes, and the syringes was about this wide, this circumference.
Oh my God.
About this tall.
Oh.
And that was a shot, and you got 3 of those syringes, $7.
Oh shit.
And guess what was in it? Everclear and some blueberry shit. Everclear and some fruit punch stuff. Everclear and some lemon, whatever flavor you wanted, they had. You got 3 of those syringes for $7. She bought 9 syringes because it was 6 of us. She gave me 2. She gave someone else 2, another one 2, another, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8. And then one of them took 1. Now, mind you, that leaves that 1, and she didn't take any.
Oh.
And then all of a sudden, she's like, oh, my back hurt. I got to go to the room. And then the other one's like, you know what? I'm hurting too. So they go retreat to the room and leave us 4 out, lit, off the Everclear. We was fine. And we took that syringe, Jello shot with Everclear. I got 30 minutes to 45 minutes later, you would have thought we had been drinking all day for the whole day. And it was just lit from there. We was in and out of the clubs, go in, the music sound good, go in, dance, woo, 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 leave, go to the next one. It was fun. It was fun. But that Everclear, I don't trust it. It is not on my bar. Now, do I have some corn liquor? I got some corn liquor up there. But it's a very small, they usually come in very skinny, like little pint type size bottles. And I do have a mason jar with some moonshine over there. I'm not touching it because I couldn't tell you who gave it to us.
Oh,
I don't know what's in it, and I'm not trying it. It's just going to sit there. And it's perfectly clear. Like you can look through it like a magnifying glass.
So, yeah, Everclear is tasteless.
Yeah. And if it's tasteless, it's dangerous.
Yeah, I agree. It's okay to have if you know the person, you're having a party at home, whatever, and you just want to get right. But would I drink that as a normal? No, of course not. I stick to my whiskeys and my scotches. However, good times. That's all I'm gonna say. Good times.
Everclear give you good times. Well,
forgetful times.
Well, that is. Well, I don't know. I remembered all my stuff, so it's not too bad.
Okay, that's good.
But thank you all for joining us. Maker's Mark Cask Strength, 7 years, 5 months.
Did you grade it?
I did. I gave it the same grade you had.
Yeah.
It's just not worth putting on the bar. I'm not going to replenish it. Sorry, y'all. Just not. But I am a Maker's Mark fan. I've tasted other ones that are definitely worth putting on the bar. But this one, not so much. So with that stated, see y'all next time. We'll be doing Irish whiskeys next time, y'all. Yes. So see you all. Don't be trash. Live your best life.
Peace.
Bye.
This one's for my crew, my inner vibe. Exclusive moments where the spirits collide. You're the ones who ride through thick and thin. Spirit members, let the show begin. Spirit members, this time's for you. VIP love for the chosen few. Let's sip, let's vibe, it's your special space. Spirit members, welcome to the place. Ooh.